I don't want to sound like I'm judging, although I am. Fuck it. I am judging, knowing what the fuck our ancestors went through. I am judging. But I mean, hey, that's your life. Different strokes for different folks. If you don't want to do the work and you want to give up and you want to live a miserable, mediocre life, do you. If you want to give up and transition on to the next realm, you want to come back and, you know, do you. Welcome back to the channel, party people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? I thought I had Wi-Fi. Like, I thought there was a Wi-Fi out here that my car could connect to. I said my car. I thought there was a Wi-Fi that my computer could connect to out here because it connected last night. I was watching Criminal Minds in the car before I went in the house. But apparently, it's not connected now. So, we're going to just have to read the cards on the phone. That's okay, because I think y'all like that anyways. I'm going to give it a couple more tries. It's not. It said it's not going down that way. That's so crazy because it was just, okay, it's just not meant to be. That's fine. Just not meant to be. That's cool. How y'all doing today? Today is November 21st, 2020. It's a 3-day because 2 + 1 = 3. It's a creative day. Oh, that's so wonderful. It's a great day to be creative. It's Saturday. Most of us don't have to do anything. We don't have to work. We don't have to go to school. It's a beautiful day to sit down and get creative. It's a great day to sit down and get creative. It's a 3-day. That's what this day is for. Get creative. And it's crazy because my horoscope today said today is a great day to sit down and actually hone in on your talents and your creativity. Start mapping shit out because I can make a lot of money with my creativity. And that's just so crazy because I didn't even think that today was a 3-day. But look at it. It's a 3-day. It's a creativity day. I feel really good. So I think we'll have a really great reading today. Whatever the cards say, it's going to be a great reading because a word is a word, no matter if we like it or not. So let's get into it. I wanted to come outside today because it's just so beautiful out here. Like, I love it. I love it here. So we just like, what's it? Why do this card keep just showing up, y'all? I don't even know if it was at the bottom or not, but that's just so funny that this is the card that's on one of my hands. This card keeps showing up, y'all. We are on a journey. We are on a physical and metaphorical journey. We're on a spiritual journey. We are elevating. Like, we are really going places. We are really evolving. We are really elevating. We are in a new chapter. We are actively, consciously walking through a new level of our lives. Whether we know it or not, whether we are resisting it or not, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. It has to happen. Change has to happen. Nothing stays the same forever. And it's just best for us to walk into it instead of being forced into it. Okay, let's see what the cards are saying today. What is today's energy like for us? What do y'all have for us? It's a 3-day, so we know it's a creativity day, a creative day. We know that we should be tapping into our creativity. We should be honing in on our powers, on our gifts that y'all have divinely given us, specifically for us. Because although we might have similar talents and similar destinies and similar pathways to other people and soul tribes, we know that y'all customize our gifts and our talents and our creativity specifically to us. What is it that we should be focusing on today? What is it that we should be working on today? What creative talent should we focus on today? What should we bring to the light? It is still Scorpio season, still shadow season. Tomorrow is the last day of Scorpio season. It's the last day of shadow season. So what creativity do y'all want to shed on light today? What is coming to the light today in regards to our creativity, in regards to our powers, in regards to our gifts, in regards to our talents? Whoa. Oh, you guys are ready to talk, huh? And now it's on this hand. You guys are ready to talk, huh? You guys are absolutely ready to talk today. All right. What is it that y'all need from us? What is it that y'all want us to do, not do? Some places to go today, no places to go today. People to talk to, people to not talk to, things to do, things to not do. What should we focus on? What should we release? It's still Scorpio season. What are you shedding light on? What is it that we should be releasing right now in this time? All right. Ashe. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles. We got an 8 of Pentacles today. 8 is the number of balance. 8 is the number of balance. Balance, 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 balance. We're balancing some shit out today. We're maybe what's being shed light on our creativity is gonna balance. It's gonna balance us out. Maybe we feel unbalanced. Maybe we feel like we're all over the place. Maybe we feel like we can't figure it the fuck out. Maybe we trying to figure out our path, where we should go, what we should do, how we're gonna bring ourselves financial freedom, security, self-sufficient, like just all the shit that we need. That's gonna come to light today. That's gonna come from our creativity. That's gonna come from our gifts. That's gonna come from our talents, and that's gonna balance us the fuck out. We be trying to figure shit out, and then be like, it's already figured out for you. It's already figured out for you. You just got to choose to go there. You just got to choose. You just have to choose. It's always a choice, y'all. It's always a choice. Okay, it's the 8 of Pentacles. Y'all know Pentacles is money. Pentacles is big money energy. Pentacles is earth sign. Pentacle is grounding. Pentacle is worldly materials. Literally. Pentacle is worldly materials. Pentacles is earth. Pentacles is money. Pentacles is financial matters. And it came in the upright position, and it's the number of 8. So that means balance, which means we're walking into some balance with our financial situations. We're walking into some balance with our earthly security, with our earthly matters. And like I said, that's where the creativity comes in. That's where our gifts come into play, because all of the abundance that we want, all of the earthly things that we want, all the material things that we want comes from our gifts, comes from our power, it comes from our creativity. Today is a creativity day. It's a creative day. It's a 3-day. It's a 3-day. Let us I'm gonna put these cards right here because I want to pull a clarity card. Not that I need one, but I'm just gonna leave those there. What's on the bottom? Death. What's that? 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 plus 1 is 4. Foundation. Death to something old. Death to something that no longer serves us, that no longer is supposed to be here. Shadow season. We are shedding light on something that needs to die, something that needs to end, something that needs to be released. Letting go. Okay, so never mind. 8 of Pentacles. Hard work but high rewards. This is a card that shows more work is necessary in order for you to perfect what you are doing and really see the end results. You're on the right path. You're working hard, but you're not at your goals just yet. I feel that. Make sure you are working diligently towards them and not trying to cut corners. Woo! Because I sure was finna go get some meat today. Like food, not the other kind of meat. In the upright keywords, it represents perseverance, hard work rewarded, and accomplishments. The number is 8. That is the number of balance. The elements is earth. Stay fucking grounded. The symbols are castle and pentacle. Castle represents, I guess I can show y'all that on here. Castle represents protection. Castle represents protection. Pentacle, obviously, y'all can't see pentacle, but pentacles represents money, the element, the money and material things, the earth. So yes, it just is like what I said. Hard work, it's hard work, but it's high rewards. So the high rewards is coming from us doing the work. It's coming from us tapping into our creativity, tapping into our power, tapping into our fucking selves, balancing ourselves out. Perseverance, hard work rewarded, accomplishments. It says that we're on the right path, we're working hard, but we're just not there yet. It's still a little bit more work that needs to be done. A little bit more work needs to be done. A little bit more effort needs to be put out. A little bit more diligence needs to be put out. Just a little bit more. Hell, for some of us it might be a lot bit more. Like yours truly, it might be a whole lot more work that needs to be done, a whole bunch more effort that needs to be put in, a whole bunch of more diligence that needs to be put in, making sure that we're not trying to cut corners, making sure that we're actually choosing to do things the way that we see fit, actively choosing to do things the way that we were told, the way that the vision was shown to us, not trying to cut corners, not trying to do things sloppily, trying to get there faster. Ooh, ashe. Not trying to get there faster. not trying to get there faster than what you're supposed to get there. You're on, everything is divine time. Everything is on divine time. Everything is on a schedule. Everything is on a schedule. And when you're trying to rush that shit, you fuck it up. You fuck the schedule up. You fuck up something you fucked up something that was a part of the plan. You fucked up something that was a part of the divinity. When you try to rush it, when you try to skip past it, when you try to cut corners, you don't get what you want. Like, okay, we have a certain vision in life. We have a certain goal in life. We have a way that we see something, that we envision it happening, that we plan it out to work that way. However, if you start trying to cut corners or try to half-ass shit or rush shit, you're not going to get what you envision. It's not going to turn out like you thought it was. It's not going to happen the way that you might very well get some type of abundance. You might get some type of glory, some type of love, some type of success, but it won't be what you envision. It won't be exactly how it was supposed to be tailored to you because you rushed it, or you cut the corners, or you didn't put as much effort into it as you should have. Like, I guess my thing is, who the fuck do we think we are? If Black people, especially, because clearly this is who I'm for. Clearly this is who my channel is tailored to. Melanin people, people of color. If our ancestors were enslaved and they went through all the shit that they went through, and they survived all the shit that they went through, and they worked hard through all the shit that they went through to pave the way for us to be here now, who the fuck do we think we are to have some shit easy, or to not have to work for it, or to not have to go through it, or to not have to struggle, or to not have to feel pain? That's the one I don't like. That's the one that I don't like. That's what I don't like. Motherfuckers think that they're too good to be hurt, too good to feel, too good to get their heart broken, too good to be betrayed, too good to get fired, too good to get put out. Pain is a catalyst for growth. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do we think we are, that we're not supposed to struggle, that shit not supposed to be hard for us, that we're not supposed to... Again, don't get me wrong. I'm not glorifying struggle culture. I'm not glorifying grind culture. I'm not glorifying I'm asleep when I die. Don't get it twisted. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if some shit if some shit doesn't come easy to you, who the fuck do you think you are to give up on it? Oh, because it didn't fall in your lap? Or because it wasn't as easy as you thought it was? Or because... And I'm speaking to myself too, because I've given up on a lot of things that are specifically for me, that my ancestors told me in dreams, that they put in my head, visions that they given me. I've given up on a lot of stuff because it got hard. And because, truthfully, and this stems from my childhood too, I did a lot of shit when I was a kid. I started a whole lot of shit, but every time I lost interest in it, or every time it got hard, I quit, and my parents never made me stick through that shit. Like, I done did so much shit as a kid. I was in ballet, I was in gymnastics, I went to basketball camp. Literally, I went to a Michael Jackson. I went to a Michael Jordan basketball camp when I was little. I could have probably been cold at basketball to this day had I stayed through that shit, had my parents made me stay through that shit, because I decided that I wanted to do that. But then when it got hard, I didn't stick through it, and I left. I stopped going. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And my parents, every time something got hard for me, or every time I lost interest in it, they was like, okay, you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for creating an environment for children to do what they want to do. However, we also have to teach children at a young age how to stick through some shit when it gets hard, how to stick through some shit when they don't feel like it, how to stick through some shit when it gets ugly, when they don't like it, when, cause shit gets hard. Life's not easy. Life is not easy peasy, and you'll be a fuck, especially not for us. Especially not for us. You'll be a fucking fool to set yourself up and your children up for failure and make them think that life is a fucking walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park ever, until we dismantle this fucking matrix that we live in. That's just the reality of the situation. So who the fuck do we think we are to give up when some shit gets hard, or to drop our gifts and our talents when some shit gets hard? You got a fucking vision that your ancestors fought for you to get here. Your ancestors from generations and generations and generations and generations and generations ago fought for you to be here, and they gave you a specific destiny, a dream, a goal, a vision specifically for you, and it got hard, so you dropped that shit. Like, the audacity. That's why motherfuckers be dropping left and right, because who the fuck do you think you are to give up on your goal, on your dream, or your destiny because it got hard? If our ancestors gave up on living because it was really hard in times where they was getting their fucking heads snatched the fuck off, literally, I mean, like, their heads were getting cut off, their babies were getting fed to alligators, like, they were getting burned alive, and they were getting burned in hot sugar. They were boiling sugar in water, and then they were putting our ancestors' bodies in there. Obviously, I guess you can't come back from that, but I'm saying, if our ancestors, like, there's this thing called buck breaking. They would take the men out to the West Indies, to the Caribbean, and they would fucking rape them in front of all the other men, in front of all the other families, because they were called, that was their way of dehumanizing the man, and also emasculating the black man. Now, if all of those men, all of those women, all of the children that saw that, if they all just gave the fuck up, because if anybody had a right to give the fuck up, it was them. If anybody had the right or the audacity to give up on something, it was them. And if they would have given up and just all said, fuck this, I'm gonna give up, where would we be at? We wouldn't even be. Okay? If they gave up because shit was hard, it was really hard. Oh no, shit was unbearable back then. Shit, what we going through now has no comparison to what they went through. And if they gave up, we wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be talking to y'all. You wouldn't even be able to watch this live, because we wouldn't be here. So it'd be like, who the fuck do we think we are to give up on something because it gets hard? Because you got to do work, because you got to put more effort into it, because you have to be diligent, because you can't cut corners, because you can't just waltz into it like you thought. Oh, well, it's mine. They gave me the vision. They gave me the idea. They gave me the blueprint. They gave me the template. They gave me the tools. But damn, I thought it was going to be easier to build this house. I'm so confused. Why? Why did you think it was going to be easy? Anything worth having, worth fighting for. Nothing is going to come easy to you. Nothing is just going to be handed to you. Yes, it's yours. Yes, it was made for you. Yes, they put it in your mind, in your head, in your vision, in your third eye. They gave it specifically to you. They've been waiting on you. But that don't mean you got to do that. You don't have to do no work. That don't mean you have to do no work. You have to prove yourself worthy. You have to prove yourself worthy. Yes, you are worthy because you're simply breathing and you're simply alive, but it's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. That's your birthright. But you got to go get it. You have to do the work. You have to go get it. I've been telling y'all this. I've been preaching this shit for almost 2 months now. You got to do the work. You have to actively, consciously choose to do the work. The card says, this card shows that more work is necessary in order for you to perfect what you are doing and really see the end results. You're on the right path. You're working hard, but you're not yet at your goals. You're not there yet. And it's okay. Don't rush it. Just do the work. Do not rush it. Do the work. Make sure that you're working diligently towards them and not trying to cut corners. Perseverance, hard work rewarded in accomplishments. The element is earth. Stay fucking grounded. When shit gets hard, stay grounded. Come back to your breath. When shit gets hard, come back to the earth and sit and breathe and meditate and ask for strength, ask for clarity, ask for peace, ask for strength, ask for diligence, ask for perseverance to keep going, to keep going, because it's hard right now. I can't see the end of the tunnel. I can't see the light at the end. I can't see the vision clearly anymore. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. I'm feeling worn. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling stressed. I need strength. I need perseverance. I need strength. I need to be able to see. I need clarity. Help me. But y'all be sitting there giving the fuck up. Y'all ain't even ask for help. Y'all, what that's what I'm saying? Like, you think they're gonna give you a fucking vision and a dream and a goal, and they're not gonna help you obtain it? You think that they gonna give you something, but not that. You think that they're gonna give you a blueprint, but not the tools? Like, ask for fucking help and don't give up. When you feel tired and you're stressed and you don't know where their energy coming from, you don't know where to pull it from, ground yourself. Earth. Sit the fuck down and ground yourself and talk to them. Your God, your guides, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher being, your source, wherever you get it from. Tell them when you ain't got it. I don't have it and I need it. I need help. I need help. I need help. I need my strength. I need my energy. I'm feeling low. I'm feeling drained. I can, but I just need help. I can, and I know I will, and I just need help. I need help. Please help me. Tell me what to do. Come to me in my dreams. Give me a vision. Give me a sign. Give me a word. Help me get back. Help me get back. Help me get back. Help me get back. Don't give the fuck up. That's what they did. That's what they had to do. They had to sit and they had to connect and they had to talk to their ancestors. The ancestors that jumped overboard, that was like, fuck this shit. We not doing this shit. them ancestors that gave them lives for us. That's what our other ancestors had to do, who stayed and that were enslaved. And when the times got hard for them, when they saw their sons getting taken away and sold into slavery and never going to see their sons ever again, when they had their children ripped from their fucking boob and they had to feed a white child, they had to sit and be like, okay, I need strength. I need strength. I don't know why I'm in this situation. I'm pretty sure they didn't understand why they were in that situation. That's a whole nother fucking topic. Because everybody has their ideologies and their beliefs for why slavery happened and how it happened. That's a whole nother story. We could talk about that later if y'all want. But when they was going through that shit, what do y'all think they gave up? No, they sat there. They had to be still. They had to pull their strength from something, from somewhere. They had to ground themselves. That's where hoodoo comes from too. That's where hoodoo comes from. Hoodoo comes from our ancestors utilizing the environment, the things that they had around them, everyday household items, the earth, the elements that were right with them on this land. Because mind you, we didn't come, well, that's another video too. Some of us came from here already. Some of us were already here. And yes, some of us did come from Africa. Anyways, they had to use what they had. That's where hoodoo comes from. They persevered. They didn't give up because they weren't on their they didn't give up because they weren't on familiar soil anymore, because they had brought all the way the fuck across from Africa and now they're on this new land. They didn't give up and say, oh, woe was me. No, they persevered. They figured it the fuck out. They learned new ways of living. They learned new traditions, new culture. That's how hoodoo comes about. Hoodoo is African spirituality mixed in with Native American spirituality. And I say Native American because, again, we were us melanated black people. We were already here. And a little bit of Christianity is thrown in the mix, just a little bit somewhere, obviously, because when you are an enslaved, you kind of take some ways from your masters. But again, they persevered. They used what they had around them. They sought inner strength. They used that strength from their ancestors. They pulled from what they knew. They sat and they meditated and they asked for strength and they asked for guidance and they asked for clarity. How the fuck do y'all think they were so fucking smart to be braiding pathways into the fucking hair? Where do y'all think that comes from? Y'all think that they just all woke up and was like, oh, well, we're just gonna... And that shit, that is how it happens, though. You have a fucking dream and then you wake up and now you have this idea. Now you have this vision. You wake up and now you have this wonderful idea. Where do you think that comes from? What do you think when you have a dream and then one day, the next day you wake up and you're like, damn, I'm about to do this. I got this idea. I got this burst of energy. I got this vision now. I had a great night's sleep and now where do you think that comes from? Who do you think is giving you that? Like I said, where do you think our ancestors got the idea where they could braid fucking maps into hair? Where do you think that shit comes from? That shit comes from sitting and being still and asking for guidance, asking for clarity. That shit comes from when they were able to get their fucking rest in and put their third eye to the fucking mat and hear their ancestors and see their ancestors and see the way and see the path. They had to ask for that strength. It didn't just come to them. And they didn't give up either, because if they did, we would not be here. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your ancestors. Do you understand how many people it took for us to get here? Like, even if you just go back to the start of America, like if you go back to when America got started, whenever the fucking Constitution and the war and all that bullshit. Yes, obviously I was taught that, but I don't give a fuck to care no more. Like, I'm not storing that white ass history in my brain. So no, I don't really remember anymore. But whenever the fuck this country was created, was founded, just go back to that time. You don't even have to go back further than that. Go back to that time when the country was founded, and then think about from that year, go all the way back from 2020 right now where you're at, and then go back. You got mama and daddy on daddy's side, mama and daddy on mama's side, then mama on mama's side, mama and daddy on mama's side, mama and daddy on daddy's side, mama and daddy, mama on daddy's side, daddy, mama and daddy. Just go ahead, keep going to what Christopher Columbus said. What is it? What the fuck? 1970? No, 1870. Some 72 shit. I don't know. 1772. Some shit like that. But go all the way back. Go all the way the fuck back and all those ancestors, bro. All those fucking ancestors. Not one of them gave up. Well, I won't say that, because a lot of them did give up. They just so happened to have planted their seeds already by the time they given up. Like my father, he gave up, but he had already planted his seed. Here I am. So I won't say that some of them didn't give up, but majority of them majority of them, when we talk enslaved days and Jim Crow era and things of that nature, Civil War, shit like that, they didn't give up. They didn't give up. They persevered. They fought through that shit. And that's what the fuck you gotta do. That shit hurt like hell. Obviously, it's life. Life hurts. Life hurts. You get heartbroken. You get betrayed. You lose your job. You lose your apartment. You lose your car. Your kids get sick. You get sick. You lose your parents. That's life. Shit happens. You gotta keep going. You have to keep going. You have to find your strength from something or somewhere. Find your strength from yourself, honey. Keep going. They're like... That's my thing, though. People be pissing me off with that shit. Like, who? You think you're not supposed to hurt? You think you're not supposed to go through shit? You think you're not supposed to feel pain? No, people don't, because they drink that shit away. They smoke that shit away. They fuck that shit away. They run away. They give their power away. Like, I mean, that's cool for you if that's the life you want to live and that's what you want to do. I'm never condemning. I don't want to sound like I'm judging, although I am. Fuck it. I am judging, knowing what the fuck our ancestors went through. I am judging. But I mean, hey, that's your life. Different strokes for different folks. If you don't want to do the work and you want to give up and you want to live a miserable, mediocre life, do you. If you want to give up and transition on to the next realm, you want to come back and, you know, do you. But as for me, as long as I'm here, as long as I got breath, I'm going to choose to go for it. I'm going to choose to do the work. And these cars, I swear to God, they be slapping me in my motherfucking face every day because I be lazy, bro. I have fucking 15 alarms set on my phone. I'm supposed to wake up at 6:30, meditate, 6:45, do my yoga routine, 7 o'clock, take a shower, 7:30, start my card of the day. That usually runs, depending on how that runs or what day it is, that my card of the day is supposed to run from 7:30 to 8:30. After 8:30, it's 9. What I do at 9? I think at 9, I do my yoga meal. I lied. 7, I take a shower. 7:30, 7:30 is my yoga meal. Then I start my cards at 8. So 8 to 9 is when my cards are supposed to be done. I have a whole fucking schedule that I'm supposed to stick to, and I don't do that shit. I don't clear. It's fucking 12:43, and I'm doing card of the day right now. Like, so, like, this shit be talking to me, too. Like, it's hard work, bro. Like, sticking to that schedule every fucking day is hard. Like, I be, when them alarms go, I be so fucking irritated. Like, who the fuck made these alarms? I did, because I know it's a purpose behind those alarms. I literally have alarms set for every fucking 30 minutes. Because I got shit to do. I have a purpose. I have a goal. I'm here for a reason. I have to do that shit. At 10 o'clock, whether between 8 to 9, I'm doing my cards. I don't know what the fuck going on between 9 and 10, but something goes on. I think I give myself like some time to like watch TV or some shit. I don't know. Something goes on between 9 and 10. 10 o'clock, I'm supposed to study or read for an hour. 11, I meditate for 30 minutes. And then like, yeah, so 11:30, between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, that's my lunch hour. That's my free hour. I can go out, be with friends, not be with friends, do whatever I want. That's like my little free hour. 1 to 3 is my nap time, because shit, I definitely schedule nap time. If I'm getting the fuck up at 6:30, I best believe I need a nap by 1 o'clock. What is after that? 3. So then 3:30, I leave to go pick up the kids. Had the kids back to the house by 5. 5:30, I start my class. My class is from 5:30 to 8:30. 8:30, my class is over. 9 o'clock, I'm putting the kids in the bed. 9:30, I'm on my way home. 10 o'clock, I'm taking a shower. 10:30, I'm doing my last yoga routine for the day, because I do one in the morning, I do one for class, and then I'm supposed to do one in the morning, do one for class, and then do one before I go to bed. 11 o'clock, I take my shower. 11:30, I'm in the bed. That's my schedule. Who the fuck sticking to that shit every goddamn day? Not me. But I'm supposed to. It's hard though. It's hard as shit to stick to that schedule. But I got to. I have to start persevering. I have to start working diligently towards that. I have to start working diligently towards creating that schedule, or maintaining that schedule, sticking on that schedule, staying on that schedule, trying not to cut corners, taking naps when I'm not fucking supposed to, watching TV when I ain't even got that shit that ain't even scheduled on my fucking time. Why are you watching TV right now when you're supposed to be reading a book right now? You're supposed to be meditating for 30 minutes right now. Shit's hard, so I don't do it. Who the fuck do I think I am to not do some shit because it's hard? Like, damn, bro, it's hard to sit down for 30 minutes. Your ancestors sat down for 30 fucking years. Like, who the fuck do we be thinking we are, right? So yeah, that's that. That's hard work, but it has to be done. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Sorry that you're chosen. Sorry that you're royalty. Sorry that you have a purpose. If you don't want it, take the crown off and be mediocre. Take the crown off and go home. But if you're going to wear that motherfucker, be proud and wear that crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Know that you have responsibilities. Know that you have hard work to do. Know that you have to be diligent and perseverance. Know that you have shit to do. That's it. That's all. That's all. So, yeah. That's it. That's all. I have nothing else. Do the work. Hard work, but high rewards. Hard work, but high rewards. Okay, one last thing. You know, it was hard work for our ancestors to stick through and to be perseverant and to be able to be beat every day and raped every day and not fed every day and still continue to go on and press forward and not commit suicide because they knew what the reward was. We are their high reward. We are our ancestors' greatest fucking wish. Literally. Do you understand? When they was going through that shit, they was just thinking about a better future. When they was going through that shit, they was just consciously thinking about their grandchildren. They were thinking about their future. They were thinking about their legacy. We are their greatest fucking accomplishments. We are their high reward. They went through the hard work, and we are their high reward. We have to. We have to. We have to. We have to. Now, that's it. That's all. All right. It's a 3-day. Get creative. Get creative with the work. Get creative when it gets hard. Get creative when it gets hard. Find new ways to bring that shit out of you. Find new ways to bring yourself strength. Find new ways to pour into yourself. Find new ways to re-energize yourself. Get creative. Get fucking creative and do the work. Do you see that he is doing the work? Do you see that he is using his hands? He is creating. He is using his hands. He is creating. He's creating. He's creating money, basically, because pentacles represent money. He's creating it. He's creating his own finance, his own financial security. He's creating his own abundance. He's creating his own prosperity. He's creating his own destiny, his own life. He's creating his own path. I smell weed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I smelled weed for 2 seconds. I did. I really did. I'm so sad. See, it's hard work. I can't smoke weed for 3 months. It's hard work, but it has to be done. So, yeah. That's it. That's all. I'm done ranting. I was done ranting. But, yeah. You know how we do over here on this good Yogi Bliss Atlanta. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all. And as always, the motherfucking marathon continues. It don't stop because it's hard. It keeps going. I love y'all.